दोबारा PMGC की स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं गाइस आप लोगों के सामने। ठीक है, यहाँ पे TRX की टीम है भाई इंडिया की तरफ से, और बाकी मतलब तुर्की की टीम फर्स्ट नंबर थी जो कि अभी 8वें नंबर पे यहाँ पे हमें दिखाई दे रही है। ठीक है गाइस, तो अभी इंशाल्लाह हम लोग आप लोगों को दिखाएंगे कि बड़े टूर्नामेंट्स के जो मैचेस होते हैं वो कैसे हाउ दे परफॉर्म मैचेस गाइस। आप लोगों के सामने देखो इस तरह गेम खेलनी होती है। और यहाँ पे भाई साहब ब्रिज कैंप हुआ होता है तो ये बंदा नॉक हो सकता है। DRX की टीम ने यहाँ पे EA के स्क्वाड के बंदे को एक को नॉक कर दिया है भाई साहब, और ये फिनिश पूरा EA का बंदा जाएगा। और यहाँ पे रेड वॉल भी इसके ऊपर भाई कैंप लगा के बैठे हुए थे, तो ये दिस इज़ द बिग एडवांटेज फॉर बोथ ऑफ टीम्स, and that is really very good positions for all guys. They are playing very good. So mostly teams are very welcome to everyone. Red Wolf यहाँ पे भाई साहब जोन के लिए निकल चुके हैं. They are going to into the zone right now, and they may be now
impressive in terms of like the flashiness of the match, but more impressive in terms of like, well, this is how we have to win, and this is how we
so here SH की स्क्वाड की राउंड से EA स्क्वाड हैज़ बीन मे बी एलिमिनेटेड. यहाँ पे ये का एक बंदा जान पूरा सा जा चुका है गाइस, एंड दैट्स वेरी rare for the next team. TRX is also has been gone. TRX team has been eliminated, and they have 26 points. I think they cannot qualify today, and that's very important for all of these. So one team is coming into the there are 3 teams in the water, and the zone is very in the open and rare area. You can see the squads are moving into the zone, and they are performing very good. ARC Lob, his GWS team has been eliminated. The team squad has been eliminated. That's really not a good idea for all of that. It's very imaginable.
I'll never live this down if I don't go for the jump. You know what? I respect the jump. It was one of his few options, and he went for it. Okay, even he goes down there. I think everyone can agree that was a cool play. That was a cool play.
So here we are watching all of the people who are really gathering, like trying these.
Real men jump.
So here Geek Squad is here, and they are performing very well in this matches. Today is a very awesome day for all of them.
Back of the cube for this rotate for a while. Weibo will punish them. GK as well, establishing that hold on the northern side, will be shutting them down. Virtus Pro not going to go very far here in the first Erangel today. Burmese Ghouls, they're up to bat now, and they too have a really tough time getting into this.
Still, there are 32 players are remaining, and they are keep moving forward to the zone, and that's very rare for all of these. And we can see the players are moving towards the zone, and that's very awesome for all of them. The rare teams, they are making the zone completely together, and I think they are very in the danger zone. If one end can kills all the players here around, and there are so many rare teams like his, and you can see the nades are coming towards the RG squad, and that's the very rare things guys happening here around.
But if you watch back, I think it's around about 60% of the games they've played, they've made like a crazy rotate that has worked where they have threaded the needle.
Please, I need to do this.
They're going back to bed, all right? They're going to go back in the ground, and they're going to come back out next game, okay? All right? It's a little sleepy nap time for the Burmese Ghouls. They'll come back stronger. But yeah, for Weibo, I think 60% of the games, their rotates have been on point.
Yeah, red wild player keep knocking the ARC player here. You can see ARC Glory is being knocked down and is completely finished here. One kill is completely coming to the zone of that guy, that guys. ARC has been eliminated, and there are just 5 teams are still remaining, and let's see who will gonna get this chicken dinner today in this match, guys. So peoples who are keep really looking for all of these global championship today is the red flag, and let's see which team is getting to the zone. EA is in the top and he have 81 points and he's also been eliminated, and the squads are the red squad has also the 4 players. They are playing very safely and they have, I think, have the zone as well. So ETSH has also still have 3 players are remaining in the match, and they are keep looking the players alone. And AL Jimmy here, who is keep shooting the web squad here, WHG squad, sorry. They are playing very nicely to the zone, to the peoples. You can see WHG squad is here and they are keep moving into the zone and they are keep pushing forward. That's really rare for all of them. Oh my god, that's WBG squad is completely dominating the lobby here. Is eliminating 6 players, and that's the very so let's see what's happening. The kill has been stolen from this side, maybe because the kill can be here. You can see they can be gone because the players who are keep looking at them, they are playing a very quite really in deep. So you can see the players has been knocked, and the thing यहाँ पे भाई बहुत ही गंदे से स्प्रे दिया जा रहा है इनकी तरफ से. Red Silas is here, guys, and they are also playing very cool. The game is nearly has been finished because the 18 players are still remaining in this match, and let's see which team gets the winner chicken dinner, guys. So red flag have 4, red squad have 4 players still remaining in the match, and WBG also have 4 players, and let's see which player can get all the victory here, guys. So let's see which team is getting the players, all of these guys. Let's see.
A big one. It's Alliance who sit in the middle. Currently no elims.
There are the players which are very rare, that the only 2 players FL squad have 2 players still remaining, and I think they will gonna go into the top. Oh my god, 1 nade from the Geek Nizzard, and the Geek squad has been pushing to the FL squad right now. They are throwing the grenades, and maybe he will be revived here. The grenades are keep moving forward to the players, and let's see they can finish all the FL squad team here or no. 1 more grenade and 1 more knock here from Geek Ragnarok. So let's see, they are keep knocking the both of players, and they are keep moving forward to the both of players because there's the players who will be beaten. Oh my god, very rare nade from Red Knock, and Geek squad keep eliminating the players, and Geek Ragnarok keep, oh my god, the red stylus is very low here, and the 4 teams are remaining at all team and Geek WBG and red. Let's see which get the chicken dinner here around, guys. Red stylus is still very low here, and he can be knocked down if one bullets also get connected to him. So that's very rare for all of these guys which are playing very good. So red wild is here, and they are, I don't know, they are keep oh my god, they are keep working on the cars to make it better, better, because the car also has been broken due to very heavy bullets from M4 which are coming from them. So here So here WBC Sook is here. Sook, who will gonna be? Which team has been? Everyone have 4 players in the match. The 4 teams there are. So let's see which team will get the chicken dinner, and they keep rotating to the zone. And that's the Geek Squad is on the top here, guys. And with the WBG, yes, WBG is keep in the center of them. So let's see which mistake they will gonna do, and all the teams are gonna be eliminated. And here, guys, the WBG order is keep looking all the players, and WBG they think they will doing here wrong thing, because the WBG hero is keep pushing, throwing the grenades, and that is keep lowering the enemies players. They can be knocked down. Oh, what is that, guys? PMGC hero knocked down his own teammate here, guys, and maybe he will revive, and that's a very bad grenade from the bad team. And here Geek Squad is going to push to the WB squad. This is a big mistake for all of these players, guys. That the big mistake is from the WBG squad here, and I think they can't survive, because the WBG team has a very keep eliminating them himself. And here, guys, Geek Squad is unstoppable, and they keep cleaning all the squads here, guys. So red A flag is also coming to the a red team is also coming to the zone. The players, oh my god, the Geek red knock knocks one down, and they are playing very cool guys here. A red flag is I think maybe gone. And let's see that the one team is still remaining. That's all the team is still remaining. They keep looking the players who will gonna finish. And red style is knocked down here, Kevin, and they are playing he's playing very nicely. And a red Loxy knocked down Geek Savage. And I think the Geek Squad is maybe gone, because one player is remaining. And oh my god, red style is eliminated Geek Ragnarok, and that's it, guys. So red from the red team, there are one player is remaining here, guys. All team, oh my god, wow, what a place from red flag, guys. Here a very red flag, you guys are very rare, and you guys play very nice, because you guys handles the both of teams together. Like 2 teams are very rare, guys. They managed to keep the both of teams, and they keep killing all of the players from all team. And the Geek Squad, guys, that is the big victory for both of them, that squad. And that is very rare play for red team from the Turkey, and they play very nicely and very cool. And that's the very better to knock down all the players in that manners. And I think TRX has been eliminated from the squad, because the Indian players can't get survive in the match. And ARC here got and they're capturing they're capturing the pictures of each himself. So that's the biggest stage of PUBG Mobile Global Championship, and they are playing very good. Red RC, we can say, they play very nicely. So that's the way better to play Immortal in the match today. Red Stylish, you can say red. They are very rare to play today, and we can see they play very nicely today, because they managed to keep both of teams together.
Alliance were on the road to victory, but Random Loxy said, "You shall not pass." The 1v4 comes up to get the chicken dinner, and right when Regnum Karya needed it, Max.
Let's freaking go! This is the Regnum Karya we've been waiting to see perform, and this is the top tier level gameplay you can expect. And we got
here Loxy, I think, knocked down 1. That's the 2. Oh my god, I think we didn't get capped. Just the 3, guys. Loxy knocked down the 3 from all players, guys, and that was the last player which is remaining, guys, here. And I think oh my god, He do quite very good 1 versus 4. That is the Loxy from the outside. He finish all the team, guys. That is very awesome from the red squad, guys. Red Loxy, he very cool. He killed all the players.
Swinging like that. I love seeing that. What a play.
That is how you get it.
18 kills from all over the patch today.
For day 2. We get a
That's the teamwork from all the players. Loxy here play very nicely and deeply, and they kill 1v4 with all team in the last. That is the biggest way to capture, and you can see all the players.
We'll see. We'll see if the drama channels on Instagram are going to be able to uncover what's happening beneath the surface, because there's definitely some drama happening there. But no, okay, I'm just memeing. It's still, I do like the approach of Weibo actually, Niptra, in that game. Trying to push on the eastern side, take the high ground away from Geeke was the right approach. But the execution itself was just, sorry to say, but complete mess in my opinion. What was that?
Very odd, right? And I think it's one of those things where you have such a crazy fumble like that, where it's like you mated an own teammate for like it wasn't even in the way, it was just completely wrong direction. And I think after that, maybe there's just a little bit of it all falls apart, because it's like, wait, what just happened? And other teams already in that mood to just go in and take all.
Wow, we didn't saw that. We didn't saw that in the air. Geek Kevin, oh my god, we didn't saw that yet, and that's so very insane.
But you know, a lot of teams. I think it's really just we're seeing all these nasty clutches coming in here.
That one is also, guys, very cool.
What happened there?
60 after that shot. Rippers. He's like, yo, what's going on?
Hello.
That is very cool, guys.
Funny.
But to be honest, for true Rippers, it's kind of rough, Diptro, because they're going out early today, which we can't.
That's insane. That's very insane, guys.
Yeah, but it's these bridges, man. I mean, both of them were locked down pretty tightly for most of the game, right? So even EA having
that are the small highlights you can see, guys.
A little bit of leeway, a little bit of grace. Maybe next game will be a little bit better for them. But yeah, some crazy stuff coming in here. Arcred and them in the end just able to hold on a little bit.
That is also awesome, guys. Today's match was very quite a bit very cool.
Karya played it. I love how all of them played it. Really geeky as well. Really able to move on through and get a lot of work done. Oh, not happy. Uh-oh.
I feel like we have to change these.
We saw in the last, there are 2 teams which has been eliminated. That's good, Nate. That is the knockdown. 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that is 4. 1v4 from the red Loxy, and that play very cool in the last. That is the main way to get the points. Look at the rotations of all the teams together. You can see there are 4 teams, which is top 4. How they rotate in the middle in the match today. How they do keep rotations in the match, and how they came into the zone, and look at them, guys. That is the way better to both of team holding the bridge together, and that's very insane that how they go into the zone. And look at the rotations, guys. That's the main rotation for all of these players today at all. And that's all the 4 teams which is coming into the zone, and look at the rotations of all the teams. FL, which is very rare to see the games today. Their match was very awesome, and I think that is the first in the place is got 28 points. The red team here, guys.
28 points on the board. They're running away with this.
Yeah, and Blank is even telling me in the chat right now, in the analyst chat, that they had, even for Ringham Kara, they had 1 place an anchor point on Sovnovka itself. So that just facilitates, not only facilitates the transition, it helps you put it off so much faster. So Ringham Kara really having a lot of just observation hacky to the max in this game, knowing it was going to be heading to Military Island. And yeah, again, this is more way aligned with my initial expectations of Ringham Kara, though DK that's such a good hilltop position to the eastern edge, right, Niptro, this game. And teams tried to wrestle it away from them, such as Weibo and Virtus Pro, but if you're going to fight it, send it. Commit to the fight.
Yes.
I feel like they just got then like, okay, we can stay here, but guess what? You're in range. Bye-bye.
It's such the case, isn't it? Like, it's always this thing of you either move, you either stop early, or you go full send. You don't stop in the middle. Never stop in the middle. It's never good for you. As we see Loxy, of course, going to be the MVP. There's no way he can't be, right? 6 eliminations, 4
Red
of those
Loxy
to get the win.
is
The
the
one before
MVP
coming in
today.
clutch here, MVP.
Man of the
And
match,
what a
man of
player
the
to
players
deserve,
today.
right? Like, you can't get better than that.
Let's take a look at the overalls, and oh my goodness, look at
Wow.
Karia. I mean, yeah, because we talked about it right before this game started. Influence Rage had 68, right? Regnum Karia had 48. That was a 24-point difference. Influence Rage
28.
put up nothing. They put up 28, and Regnum Karia jump up to the top 3 here, Neptura.
And आज हमारे green group के matches है.
Yes, Regnum Karia finally! I mean, I know we came out of the gate going, hey, this is exactly what we wanted to see from Regnum Karia, but 24 points, I was like, yeah, it's one good game, but in the very next game to go from, oh, we need 24 points, we're going to get 28. Easy peasy, let's just do it. Top 3, and I will say Influence Rage out of the top 3 for the first time in Group Red, right? So not Regnum grabbed their own spot, they also knocked down a team that's been very, very consistent so far. So GG Regnum, they must be feeling so good after that one. Hopefully they can keep this consistency up, and you know, they're not too far away for #1 spot.
Yeah, we're talking about Regnum, but not, I feel like it's kind of deserved for such a strong
Right?
performance. But to go on a little bit more of a negative here, it's going to be then Virtus Pro. I think that push onto EK was just... I don't like going harsh on my wording, but it was so poorly executed. You just going in the position that's unplayable. Aragon just getting absolutely smacked in the head the moment he gets onto that rock next to the hilltop.
Yeah.
And they were...
I
initiating
mute
that
the
set play
volume
after such a
off
good
while they
combo
are
match,
free
Niptera,
going to the
and
mic.
then you just follow it up with this game. Are they going to be able to leave the bottom 5 after these back-to-back performances? I'm like, I don't know. They're so inconsistent.
Yeah, and that's not something we expect from them at all, right? It's the consistency that we've been really counting on from a team like Virtus Pro. But yeah, I think it's just they got a little bit nervous maybe. They didn't want to go the full send route. It was the only play they could have made if they wanted to go in that direction. They had to full send it. They just stopped short, and that stopping short is what sends you back to the lobby instantly, as we saw. And also Burmese Ghouls did the exact same thing, which blows my mind, because I'm going off the back of a win that was well executed. You come into here, you see VP do a bad play in a bad spot, and then you do the exact same play in the exact spot. I mean, that's some big brain stuff
We're
right
waiting
there.
for
I'm
the next
confused.
match, guys. Let's see which teams are gonna go into the
I
next
don't know why
one.
they did it, Burmese Ghouls, but you know what? It happens, and I'm sure they're going to be learning from that mistake this time around, Hodrix.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, for me, Virtus Pro's like, they're out of the conversation with that push that I saw earlier. I was so upset. I mean, I think they're just having so much difficulty just adapting to this lobby, and all they gotta do is just play it so much slower. Like, you don't get the middle zone and you just drive in to just get obliterated. Just play the edge, right? Let the gun skill do the talking. We know they got it. I don't know if they can make that change, though. I think it's a little bit too late at this point, especially with how we're seeing these top teams perform. By the way, you know, we got to talk about Geek as well. They jump up the leaderboards in a big fashion. They were in 10th place with 38 points. With this performance, they're now in 7th with 57. So a good chicken dinner for many of these teams in 4th place. I'm pretty much all down.
There are still some matches to go. 9 matches are still to go today. Let's see how many players they will mix up and how make match. That is the very cool, insane today.
That's why we're seeing such a big gap now. Today is really the day now that Influence Rage in the last 2 games haven't done that much, and also
Let's see which team top will get the top one in today. How they play, player reacts to, and how they play it very well.
Today we're starting to see maybe a little bit more of a chance for them to come up, just adjust, move in, move out, and get their teams out of their space as well. I think it's just really that presence that is missing here, because Geek were able to take up a lot of space in there in their zone. So was Regnum Karya as well in this last game, and I think that's really the difference between them and say maybe a WBG in that game or an Alliance in that game who kept to themselves a lot more. I think it's really where you spread out in those end games, Max, that presence is what we're needing if they really want to get points.
Yeah, I mean, you want to try and make as far in the game as you possibly can. And talking about late game, Niptura, I'm going to talk about a team that unfortunately has not been reaching the late game at all today, and that's been True Rippers. And I know in the chat,
Ragnarok, that is very cool, but that guy is very rare.
True Rippers is the lack of scouting on their early rotations. They just send, like, Rondo was just a straight up hot drop. Like, there's no scouting can be done at that point. But for this bridge, they just sent it hoping no one was going to be there. But when you have a Sovnovka Island, you're always going to have teams setting up a bridge camp against you. And even if there isn't, you should always scout just in case there is one team doing that. So True Rippers, more emphasis on scouting, gathering information around you to make sure you can avoid those early skirmishes, because they just don't help you in the long run. If you lose it, guess what? That's a 0-point game that we just witnessed. So True Rippers, we need to see a step up here in the early stage.
Well, you know what? We need to see a little bit more from GK as well. We got the 7WG down on the stage there with Ragnarok. Let's see what they got to say.
Gathering information around you to make sure you can avoid those early skirmishes, because they just don't help you in the long run.
Welcome to a quick report with the 7WG. I'm joined by Ragnarok from Geekade. Even though they didn't get the win, they put up an amazing performance. Had 14 elims. What clicked for you? Because even from the get-go, you were able to take down TRX at the start.
شنو الفرق بين البارحة واليوم؟ البارحة 18 اليوم، اليوم كله اليوم 20. شنو تغير بين البارحة واليوم؟
صراحة امبارح يعني كنا لسه شوي مش مكتسبين الثقة، لأنه جانتلت كان الأداء شوي سيء. بس إن شاء الله اليوم يعني غيرنا أسلوب اللعب، كنا نعتمد أكثر على السنتر، اليوم نلعب بالإدج أكثر، وهذا الشيء حصلنا إقصاءات أكثر من أول.
You can see the chat guys here. Look at the chat. They are coming. They keep calling their let's look at the chat in next angles. My boys remain time. Oh my god, they are keep trolling the players.
حضرلهم بهذا المستوى من الاجريشن ولا لا؟
ان شاء الله يعني راح نحاول نسوي اللي بدنا اياه وحسب كل جيم شو بتطلب يعني.
That is insane guys, that is insane.
بنحاول نتأقلم مع كل جيم بجيمه.
He said we're hoping to be more aggressive as well, but each game is different. In some of the games we are going to have to play a little bit more defensive, but and adapt to it. But the overall plan is to be as aggressive as possible.
Okay, and going back to the first answer that you gave me, with the quick switch of styles that you guys are doing, is there any team that you're seeing as a threat or as a rival?
انت ما زال غيرت البلاي ستايل، في اي فريق تتباوع عليه تقول هذا فريق يمكن يهاجمنا او يسبب لنا مشاكل؟
صراحة كل الفرق هون قوية، يعني مش لوبي ضعيف، فكل الفرق بالنسبة لنا نفس الشيء. ويعني أكثر فريق ممكن إنه بيحاوطنا أو بيلعب نفس طريقة لعبنا أي أرينا، ممكن بس هم الوحيدين يعني.
He said that honestly all the teams here are a threat, all of them are dangerous, causing us problems, but there's one team that's the most similar play style or the most threatening, we would say it's E-Arena.
Okay, well, hey, one of the teams that is top 3 right now, I'm pretty sure that's where you guys are currently aiming to be in day 2. Let's see if they can continue on that aggression for the rest of the day.
Good answer! I like it. They're there from Ragnarok. I mean, E-Arena definitely a threat in this lobby for sure. But the answer that stood out to me the most, right, was the fact that, yeah, they were nervous. I mean, who wouldn't be after having a rough gauntlet? But they said, you know what, let's change the play style. Let's start playing that edge, Max, man. And it's working for them. They're not just driving to the center and seeing what's happening in the middle of a gunfight. No, they're playing the edge and making it happen.
Yeah, it's just a solid gameplay. The thing is, I don't have anything bad to say about GK, and I don't have anything to be like, wow, this is an insane team. It's just like, right now, it's consistent, it's average, it's good to be middle of the pack. You always need that little bit extra, Hodrix, if you want to be a team to be maybe in the top 3, because last chance, I'm telling you, you don't want to go there. You need to be top 2 or you're going home. So I think the GK right now, I want to see a massive elimination win. That would be the thing that would be like, okay, GK, there's hope. They can make it happen. They can maybe qualify for the grand finals.
Well, they're 19 points away from that 3rd place spot. So they're going to definitely need to get some eliminations here and now in the 2nd Erangel of the day. John and Blank, how many eliminations do you think GK are going to get?
I'd say probably.
That is the 2nd match, guys. That's a wrangle. You can see that's the 2nd match today.
8, 9? What do you think, John?
No. 6, 7.
9 or 10?
Yeah. Absolutely.
11, 12.
Oh, yeah. We just love counting. From that south side of the Sosovka military base, we are heading up to the north side on the plane path for our second go around Erangel. The analyst is fuming right now, but they are just going to have to grin and bear it because I've got the mic.
Yeah, you like officially Ongstars, bro. You know, because that like kind of means on call, right? On call. You're on call.
Sorry, I was busy coughing just then. What did you say?
Plane path from the south to the north side. Your shooting range, a little bit of a different one this time around, slightly less egregious than our last plane path. For Regnum Kai, actually, this is so good for them after the back of that last game. Just because now they can really play a slow game because everyone else is playing really slow, but the difficulty is
that's the second match, guys. You can see
sort of having to manipulate.
These are the next matches which are going to play today. Second match of the two.
So imperative to get at this point.
Wow, that is the way.
Now allows them to sort of
Quite better,
a
guys.
much easier game, get those consistent points. This is difficult, you know, very Western play.
I think they are going back now.
Sudden hard shift on the
No, they are not going back.
Means a lot of teams need to get moving early. For True Rippers, great start for them. You know, starting in Milta, they drop down towards the south side anyway, towards farm. They have a fairly
oh, VP kills the one, but FL team one member. They are wow. What is this? Very rare point from VP squad. Kill one enemy, the kill one teammate of FL in the top 2.
Very good at the game. Great gun skill. Some of the
that's very rare, guys.
Some points of the game, you just see them play, and then they'll just go off and make a weird maneuver that was totally unnecessary. Just like who we've got on our screen, Mr. Hero himself, who is actually a villain.
Oh no, surely not.
Look, he's been banished to the north side of the Severny.
Yeah, you don't get to play with the rest of it. No, he is still closer. But I mean, I really desperately want to know what happened. I mean, Hot Jukes highlighted it before as well, right? With it must have been that he thought it was a smoke. Like that's the only reasonable explanation for what he did. Because like, yeah, it's bad. It's like that's just really bad.
Yeah, even then, Sook was already smoked. So, yeah, you know, it makes exactly. It just kind of makes no sense. I think there's already 2 smokes down, so like, why send the? I think it was a whiff. I think it was just a whiff. I think he went to put it away, and then he's turning around. As he turns around, he throws the grenade, and it looks so intentional when it's just a big mistake. But it is a mistake that costs him a lot of points off the back of like what was an incredible rotate. Like the rotates at the moment. Fantastic from Weibo. Their late game, on the other hand, there's something left to be desired there.
It's discoordinated, a bit broken, it seems, on that front. And they could have been on the points tally where Regnum Kaya is, with a good game, with a good transition at the end of that. They absolutely could have been up in 3rd place. But for now, not so lucky. They're now 16 points behind. East side circle, over towards the mansion area, the north of prison, will be a lot of open ground there. You've got that lumberyard hilltop as well to the south. The Asfields out to the west. Currently, no one is in Lipovka. Virtus Pro, they're trying to change that by the looks of things, but they might actually divert and play more out in the open fields.
They are very
not fully looted here, actually. No,
playing very
doesn't
well.
even have a vest or a helmet, so they will need to stop off and grab some loot. Wouldn't be too surprised to see them ending up in Lipovka.
Every team is going to loot, and they are keep finding the medikits and medicines because that is so important in the end.
As of a lot of other teams, Regnum Kai is going to make that pass from Rozak over towards
Team All, which is keep playing very closely to the players who eliminated the whole squad of All in the last 1v4 on that one. That is very impossible thing.
Right, VP immediately over towards Lipovka with 2 players, and that split over towards
due to some cheatings.
Getting a lot of loot on board. Many other teams who dropped far over towards the west, they've not even considered moving early. There's no real reason to. It wasn't like they were going to get central position anyway, so they're happier just to play the edge.
The teams are very considering to the zone, and they're going to the zone. And look, I think they will keep playing the. Oh my God, the player is only 1 HP. There remains, and I think they will gonna lose one teammate if they keep playing. Keep doing the spray to the enemies. They can kill one enemy, but I think they are very slow in that matter. Oh my God, TWS free can be gone here, guys, and that's a way better. They move their vehicles over from there. That is very rare, and that's very insane, guys. That is not a very good idea to go into them. That is very risky point from ARC team. They can kill all the players here, but they think that's not a good idea, so they move on and they keep moving forward to the zone. And all the other teams are going to the end zone as well, and here 2 teams are going into the circle with their vehicles on.
And you think, oh nuts, we're going to be absolutely ripped to shreds here, but they do manage to split out. They find that extra bogey.
गाइस आपने क्लासिक किया है कर तो देख होंगे.
So it's okay.
That is very cool, guys. That's insane, and that's very dangerous for both of teams.
In the way, needs to regain some speed.
FL's team are eliminated by only one, so Geek Squad is also pushing, going to the zone. I think they are keep fighting maybe, and the teams are going into the circle so soon because they want to capture some places for the next zone to stay here. WBG Squad is here looking around all the compounds, and they are adjusting their vehicles. That is maybe good for each of everyone.
The rest of the game for you as Weibo. Yes, there could be some big shifts on the circle there, but because again, most of the
other teams, you can see INF, which is called very best in this tournament, and other as well. You can see there are so many other teams which are going into the circle, and the zone is moving forward, and the Geek Squad is going keep side by side from the zone and moves toward into the circle, and that's the teams which is completely very it's noticeable for all of the teams, and the 2 teams are here in Yesnaya. There are 3 teams maybe, and FL Squad is also in Yesnaya right now. There's where 1 team is approaching toward them, and the here FL's team, oh my God, wow, what a spray, and I think he can be knocked down if he hits 1 bullet, 1 more, but he's gone, he can't. That's a way better. They're handling their situation, guys. That is the way better to move forward to the zone.
A little bit easier to hold. I'm just waiting for this regroup for Rent and Kaya.
EA teams, which is also called being the best players, and he's on the top list, and they're also going to the zone. And if someone have a best spray, he can knock down 1 enemy instead of someone. And here maybe the 2 teams will be clashed into the same side.
Or 2 if you're really lucky, just because so many teams are going to be crunched on that outside edge. I think also
TRX is also playing very good, and they are also pushing to the zone and move forward to the zone. That also called Asian teams here, guys, Brazilians, and players from all around over the world.
Leaves them very safe. And I'd love to be proved wrong.
FL Zuha has been eliminated, guys, from Red Loxy. Red team is moving forward to the FL squad, and I don't know what FL's team is doing right now. Geek Ragnarok is here, and they are keep going to the zone, but let's see what happens, because that the places which is going to the very rare, which is captured by other teams. Here WBG Hero knocked down NRZ Arthur, and oh my God, WBG is keep killing 2 teams here, guys. WBG teams is keep killing the teams. Oh my God, they are eliminated. Oh my God, they are eliminated. WBG order, he kills 2 players and other players are helping around to eliminate the teams. EA, oh my god, that he can be knocked down. He can be knocked down if it's possible for all of the other teams. So oh my god, that's a way better what he's trying to do. He's running away from this side because he's also can't be gone. EA NC2 is keep killing one enemy from the out so far away. But why? Let's see what they think, what they were gonna do right now.
It's sad for me, especially for a group stage PMGC. Like you say, it's a bit of
a way better. They looks. They revive Geek Wizard here. Geek Wizard Nizard. Sorry, that's the one name of them. So he revives his teammates to run away from that side because that side is very not safe for other teams. So they were gonna run away from that side because that is no cover from. You don't see any cover from that side, and that's very cool for that team to get together. So all the teams you can see in the map are keep moving forward to the zone, and they are very desperate because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Teams keep playing and keep fighting together. Geek Wizard is here, which is coming in the top list, and they're keep doing smokes, looking around. EA Sakura is going to the zone. They are playing very cool, very nicely and going into the zone, and that's the way better.
Held by Arcred, GK, and then balls to the north of it.
INF from Brazil, they keep going to the zone, and I think they hold the zone very carefully into it, and that's the way better to looking into it, and it's time for checking out which team will get the 5 stars rating. Which team will gonna go into the zone? Which team will gonna win the tournament of the match?
With someone up top and someone underneath in the shelter.
WBG squad is also here, and look, this team is very it's safe because they are very not doing anything in the circle. Not so many things, but some.
Back in the day when we still had that as a map in the rotation, with one player down in cave. I loved it.
Yeah, he's playing in this lobby right now. Who is it?
They are very
who is it? That's Pro Boys, isn't it?
not doing anything.
Ooh, I can't remember which one. Definitely one of them.
तो यहाँ पे भाई दोनों एफएल के प्लेयर्स वहाँ से निकल के कहीं और जाने पे मजबूर हो गए हैं क्योंकि द एफएल टीम्स already lost 2 players. I think they will gonna lost the 3rd one, but I think that's so far from the players. A way better look we can see from the other teams.
Over towards the north side is DRX coming down from Mansion. Again, pretty open zone, so they'll have to kind of transition round. They could play west side of the road, which is a little bit of a lip to play off the back of. It's not ideal though, because the circle's likely to move off that position, but it will give them some safety into the future. I'll tell you what, right now, it's not looking enjoyable playing.
These guys are very cool, and they're keep moving to the zone. DRX.
Pretty difficult sight lines to stay away from.
And our Z team is only eliminated from this match. Not playing very cool today.
A lot of open ground around this shelter area. Those entrances really providing a lot of cover for those teams. But look at the crashes starting to come through. I mean, 2 players crashing in.
The team RG. RG team, the blue team is in the zone, and I think they hold it.
Very happy about this. In their compound, they should feel pretty good.
FL. FL, what are you doing? FL, only 1 player is remaining from Vietnam, and they killed they remove all the
knocking those
players.
ones over then? Is that Geeky? Is that the backlines of Geeky putting more nades in?
It feels like an overinvestment. I feel like they could just clear the angle potentially as a two-man, but I mean, you're walking so close to this. Yeah, finally. Yeah, they did.
FL team has
right,
been
you're right.
eliminated from this side.
Finally, it's got done. I think it was like 8 or 9 grenades sent that way. Just a lot to be sending in. DRX rocking up over towards Influence Rage. For them, this is a big pickup. It's a very big pickup. Sadly, there is a lot of other players all taking shots down towards this position. Goodness me, that's a terrifying noise to be hearing. For Twisted Minds, this is a big chance for them. A big chance for their region as well to do them proud. I think there was a lot of hopes riding on Twisted Minds in terms of them as a team. Freak and Lord rejoining at PMGC is a really cool sight to see for me. But I want to see them go a little bit further than that. Honestly, right now down at 24 points is not where I expected them to finish.
No, it's below par. It is below par. It's not a happy time. Well, this is PMGC. You know, these are the best in the world at what they do. It's not always easy to find your way through, even if you are the best in your region. With previous showings, with previous experience, it's a new game every year. And you need to be adaptable to it. At the moment, it doesn't seem like they're quite up to that task. On the north side of this circle, there's a lot of open ground. And maybe VP could stretch out towards it, but Alliance kind of have the run out from prison all the way up, covered, and Regnum Kaya sort of been the slowest team to move from the north to the hard southwest shift, but that's now benefited them because of this this back shift from the circle, all the way back out to those fields. It's made life a little bit tricky for a lot of our teams here.
Especially down towards the south side. Like I said, around prison, like it's that slope that goes down to right here on screen, which, you know, so beautifully displays it for us. But True Rippers sort of wanted them to push down a little bit sooner off the back of this. E-Arena's got very good sightlines on this one. See ETSH just like flying around in circles, attempting to not get shot at. It's like, I'm sorry, I've got some bad news for you. This is so open.
Oh no, oh no. Oh,
it doesn't help driving back and forth. You're still in open sightlines. Oh, dear me.
They are absolutely getting battered on that south side. I mean, maybe they'll find a way through, maybe not. Hey, there's a little bit of a knock over towards E-Arena coming through from the Burmese Ghouls, who are crunching in the west side of things. Weibo right now with the northernmost shelter entrance hold. They are feeling pretty good about themselves. They're watching all of this happen. They know they're potentially going to be able to pick up all the pieces from this as well and fight on from that position on the south edge, which is not a terrible spot to be in at all if you can get rid of all these teams to your south. And that is the big challenge here. Arcred, they want to start. This is a flex out, a solo position, and the nades do find their way down.
He's able to hit a full-on strike with that one. Might even get the knock and the flush. But not meant to be as Safji's able to saddle his way round some cover. Still pick back up again. His Weibo on the other side as a four-man, attempting to not nade each other this game. The Burmese Ghouls do make their way up into a shelter of their own. It's very much on the edge of the circle. You see just how disgusting a lot of this map is, where you have 16s all in one location. We're heading over towards Museum here. The RX already losing a player. The slightly late smoke, commiseration smoke, let's say. An Alliance once again being put to bed by Regnum Kaya.
Now on the northern side, big crash from Alliance over towards Reckon Kaya, and it does not go their way. They pick up all of those. I think they managed to keep everyone alive there as well. On the hold, we're taking shots every which way though, and it's really E-Arena on that south side who are going to have the majority of the focus on them. They've got 2 players left standing as ETSH finally fall. E-Arena, Geeke, both going low. There's more Molotovs, more nades coming through, and Easy for Bad Boy is putting such a pinch on this fight. It is made so difficult. And again, it's Weibo who are just profiting off of this. They're holding everyone out on that south edge. True Rippers finally slide on past and might actually be into a bit of a winner here if they can keep things going. The Burmese Schools have to send down into the trenches. Dirty K with the shotgun challenge, and his teammate not going to be able to find it. Sorry, what teammate? It's True Rippers teammates who are going to be falling there. Virtus Pro chiming in. Arc Red as well. Goodness me. Dirty K just about clinging on there.
Virtus Pro was very selective the way they dealt with that one and left Tony K to live another day and just sent all the shots over towards True Rippers. And that's the angle from that eastern side. I mean, this is the best thing that Virtus Pro can do here. Now, here's the prediction though, is that the next few minutes, Virtus Pro is going to make a big crash and die.
Okay, all right, well, where are they gonna crash? I think is the bigger prediction, right? I think that you could definitely say that True Rippers cannot deal with 30k today. Oh no, Jelly able to shut it down, but there's that Voston pickoff on the backlines. They do take all of the True Rippers out of action. Tony K falls as well, so E-Arena drawn short. Regnum Kaya on the hunt for their first place spot. A little bit of ascendancy at the start of today with 2 Erangels back-to-back on big games potential for a big points tally earned by Regnum Kaya. As the circle shifts away from them though. And this might be the time to crash towards Twisted Minds, or do you wait a little bit later and try and go out to the fields?
For Twisted Minds, the only difficulty is the DRX is on the south side, so if Regnum Kaya did want to try and crash over towards the north side of it, you could potentially get something done there, but it looks like they're going to try and wrap around towards the east here, John, instead. At least 2 of the players sent out as outposts. Milky Way, do they see the vehicle? Is the vehicle hidden? Because as soon as they see the vehicle, they'll probably know a player is there.
Milky Way on the move. Virtus Pro, they haven't gone for their crash yet. I'm still waiting for it. They're sort of slowly pushing into that fight on the south side to have an impact, but what more they can do. Hot Red, I mean, they flexing out down here for so long, and they want like, oh no, we need more elims for this. Come on, Easy for Bad Boy went down. We need some value. Let's get stuck in. And they're waiting. To their credit, they are waiting. Oh, here comes the Virtus Pro crash. Blank, they're going into Weibo on that northern shelter hold. Let's see if they succeed. Are they going to prove you wrong? Because a lot of damage already done. Sook and Ordo immediately falling here. Hero as well. But Virtus Pro, they're getting torn up from some which way. I think that's the Burmese Schools. 2 of their players are down as well. Now it's up to 33Z to hold down his team as Milky Way lights up the ground for. Maybe he's going to send downstairs to go for that heal off after all, but no, has to stop because there's a Molotov in the way. Virtus Pro, it's not a full wipe, and they might actually get the reset.
Yeah, it's not horrendous. They do get some points off the back of that. Now the rest of the team is looking to push downstairs. They did get themselves back up into position. A nade goes long, and it's not enough. Luckily, Hero attempts to get one down, will pick up the point for his troubles. And there is a reset available there for Virtus Pro.
Not with the Burmese Schools pressure on though. They actually fell in behind them, and Virtus Pro are downstairs picking up players, trying to get out of there. Arc Red all the while are suffering. They tried to get stuck into the fight. They've only got 4 elims for it right now, Blank. As Weibo have been displaced from this northern side, it is a scrabble for the spot. Burmese Schools want to go a little bit further in. Let's see what more they can do, but on the outside, Regnum Kaya did go for the fields. They're playing a 2-2 split again.
Yeah, fair enough. They're just controlling a lot of the zone. They really are controlling a lot of the zone. I think that they can see that Twisted Minds is so unwilling to leave that outpost and get anything done. I feel like if you were Twisted Minds, you'd look to try and clear DRX a little bit sooner and then control where Regnum Kaya was coming in from. Instead, now, Regnum Kaya just has a absolute freebie of a lobby, and still Twisted Minds are doing nothing.
A little bit passive from them. DRX are on the wall, but Virtus Pro, anything but passive. Burmese Ghouls cannot get through them. And they're still down in the tunnels here. Blank, Rectum Kaya actually have now transitioned all the way down south. They are sat atop the pack. And it's going to go well for them. They're just going to keep everybody in. I mean, maybe they don't really have too much of a choice against the last player from Arcred. But that is what you're looking for. Across the way, I think DRX going down does mean Twisted Minds might find the confidence to get out of there. But Zedwolf just has the angle.
He's going to keep spraying as well. There's no reason not to keep spraying this angle. He'd love to get that pick off there. If you can weaken the museum team, their end game becomes so much more simple. And they can continue to sweep. This might be the back-to-back hit for Regnum Kaya. I think they may have cracked the code, John. Good preemptive nade over to Saf G, actually.
Pretty huge. Hardboy did take some shots over towards them before, so they're aware of his position. And to get out of there, yeah, it's not going to happen. You're just not going to be able to find it. On the downstairs, the man himself does emerge into the light of day. The Rectum Kaya are ready to greet them. However, maybe they regret that. They didn't need to step too far forward. Zedwolf goes very, very low, but Wild is holding his nerve. Moves in, and there's a refrag coming on through, though, for Voston, who stays alive and gets two. Elims pouring on into the Virtus Pro bank right now. He's the last player alive, and Rectum Kaya are getting ruined on the run out from Virtus Pro. They had it all under control, but it's gone to pot now, and Wild cannot find Voston out in the open. It's Twisted Minds who are going to be able to pick this one up.
Boss was so hungry for the elims there, dude. You're so hungry for the elims. We'll pick up a couple. I think Wild was slightly far away trying to set up the nade, and the nade comes through slightly late for Regnum Kaya. Now, Twisted Minds technically should win this game, but they've got really no utility to speak of.
Ooh, you're right. And I mean, they've lost their forward position as well. Everybody else is so split though, right? With Silas completely split from Wild, they're essentially two solos. But Silas does have a much more central position. If the circle shifts south, I mean, sure, they got the numbers, but they're only really three in effect, right? Because Walsh, very inaccessible. Vostok Wild, their duel is still going as Voston has the Molotov. Wild will be forced back behind the buggy. Voston trying to spray, but steps up into the sightlines of Twisted Minds. Can't afford to go for it, but Wild. Takes the bullets too, and now Silas is all alone. Virtus Pro have turned the tables.
Yeah.
सो गाइस यहाँ पर हमारे पास विनर विनर चिकन डिनर हुए हैं भाई साहब टीम आरसी का। और इससे पहले हमारे पास देखने को मिला है भाई साहब एक डबल चिकन डिनर यहाँ से हमें दिखाई दिया है भाई। बहुत अच्छा विनर किया है। अरेंगल का भी नेक्स्ट मैच लगने वाला है। सो गाइस यहाँ पर नेक्स्ट मैच हमारे पास यहाँ पे अरेंगल का लगेगा भाई। हमारे पास देखने को मिल रहा है भाई साहब एक डबल चिकन डिनर यहाँ से हमें दिखाई दिया है भाई। बहुत अच्छा विनर। So DRX Korean team is on the top now और TRX ने also in 28 पॉइंट्स के साथ 13 नंबर के ऊपर हैं TRX की टीम इंडिया की जानब से। यहाँ पर हमारे पास भाई 1v4 हो गया आप लोगों के ऊपर और आप लोग कह रहे हो कि हम मलेशियन टीम ये वो दैट इज़ इनसेन। सो गाइस टीम्स आर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड टू द जोन। यहाँ पे हमारे पास रेड ग्रुप के अंदर से टीम्स आगे पहुँचने को जा रही देखने को मिल रही है हमें। Sib spray.
Double spray on the start of the game, but he's looking at, he so wants it again as well. Look at him. He's looking at those clouds. There's no one left up there. They were a little bit nickier on the way down. It's not a good opportunity. All of them. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice
So here we go guys, Geek Squad is going into the zone. अब इनका टाइम हो गया जोन में जाने का. Close enough, they are going to the zone, and that's इनके लिए यार बहुत अच्छा होगा कि TRX की टीम को बाहर कर दें, क्योंकि TRX team is still in the zone and still wants to do their best, but I don't think so. The team TRX can be play here very cool. So not a big problem for all of the teams, and let's see which comes into the hands on the race. Three teams in the Rose Hawk here guys, and they are keep ये इनको चाहिए थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे कुछ कोशिश करें, लेकिन let's see which teams are gonna do best in this match today. At the last and all the things we're putting all the people together. Red Loxy knocks down ARC1 teammate, and they finish them very quite cool. And that's not a big idea and a good idea to going into the zone in front of the other teams, and he also can be beat one player. Maybe he can take a one man down. Oh my god, they can be knocked one, but I don't think so, because the car is crashing and they keep going into the zone, and they will be knocked down because the two teams are keep looking at them, and they keep stealing the kills. That is a way better chance for the team red here. So they are Red Loxy here. They are keep doing their best, and they are very nice. They're trying to save the one enemy, one teammate from him. He's saving his teammate from here, this side, so it is possible to save the team. So here two teams are clashed here guys, and they can be gone, and let's see which team will gonna do best. And Fahita is down by the very quite keep playing very good, and Borholic NRZ team is in danger here, and they will be knocked down by the other teammates. NRZ team is keep doing their best. Let's see. And oh my god, NRZ Arthur here, he knocks down very good. But let's see which which player team will be the best among all of the other teams here in this PMGC tournament. So Bor Sanox 6 is here, and oh my god, he do the shotgun to TWS Freak, and the Freak is gone, and the person keep easily take the last person of NRZ team squad. So everyone is moving into the zone except FX red, and FX team is there. So FX not FX, sorry, that's a red flag, which is keep still alive. TRX one member, one teammate of TRX is being eliminated guys. So let's see which team will gonna do best. However, so BG have one enemy is ARC has two members still on the top. They keep looking at them. Oh my god, here DRX squad is keep looking the people. Oh my god, their two teams are fighting together. DRX teams is keep giving the spray, and they are keep knocked down one enemy of the other INF team. INF team is really quite simple in the zone still, but they need to push, but they need to survive at least some minutes as well for the next outcomes and the next points to get very quickly circled. Here TWS Lord is remaining alone, but he's gone, and TRX is here knocking down. Oh my god, the NR squad has been eliminated. TWI squad has also been eliminated because as soon they look at them, the other teammates, which is very low, quite low, to keep pushing the one teammate, but he knocks down his all the members as well. But the others. Every team must be in the circle. If they go out from the circle, they are in danger. And a very good knock from WBC squad. They are keep fighting here, and they are keep pushing and rushing together to get clutch. And let's see which team is going to do their best. Here INF he's I think my internet is very cool, very low, so I don't know what's going on. There are the teams which are very capable of playing very nicely. I will not gonna go forward because I want to see a whole match. Here ET squad is pushing the one enemy, but he can't survive here. So FL is still alive, and FL is keep killing the P and the other enemies. In Phoenix, Trico is down by the teammates which are going to survive today. The grenade is going to the OG squad here. I think that's OG, not OG, that's or that is G squad. I don't know, BG squad, sorry, not OG. The red squad is still alive. FL Bull is down from the EA. EA squad is also in the team, and it's top number 2, and they are playing very nicely together, going to get the best tries of themselves.
Player versus pro having to play on us 3 is already not the greatest.
63 points for Geek Squad, and everyone is trying their best because the TRX squad is still alive, but TRX is not going more forward because the TRX has losing one enemy, one teammate. It's so hard to qualify for the next round because TRX needed some points to get top on the list to get better. So the zone is very comfortable and going into the very soon or very impossible circle in the blue. That is. Quite a bit. That is insane for the team TRX. They keep looking the points. ARC Harbor is in the danger zone right now. BG knocks out 2 enemies. And here we go, guys. The 600 the AL. Oh my god, now this time the all cools. DRX squad is pushing the BG squad. I think BG the team is eliminated. Every team needs to go into the circle because they keep fighting to get to the points. They need some points to get on the top on the list. Loxy is absolutely brilliant. They're playing very cool in the previous matches and this match as well. And here at Stylus keep easy taking the AL squad. All the team members of AL squad has been eliminated, but they're still on the top 10. They're still in the top 10, but there are some other matches are remaining right now, and let's see which team will get their best today. Bar Smoke VR is keep pushing to the Geek Squad. The Geek Squad is in front of VP. VP Squad is still in the game, and Boar Squad is still holding and keep giving the spray to the other member. There's only 9 bullets remaining in this magazine of Boar Squad and this teammate. Oh, that grenade can be knocked down one. Oh my god, that's a very rare nade from the team INF, because the grenade is going very perfectly to the others, but they didn't knock down anyone. So here the grenades are keep falling from the skies, and they are very rare, because let's see which team will get their best. So here I don't know which team is I think that's the WBG team is eliminated. We can see the WBG team, and still there are some teams which are circling around the circle. Keep rotation. There are so many rotations remaining, and I think there are so many very big zones. They are actually surviving they need to survive, so still there are so many teams remaining around, and you see INF and EA Squad, FLARC, Geek. There are some everyone have just at least 3 members in their team are remaining. So let's see which team is getting best, and let's see which team is getting bigger for the next time. You need to save the bullets, you need to save the healings, you need to save a lot of things which is very compromised, and there are so many things which we have to handle in this zone and in this map, in this tournament. Overall tournament, there are so many things we can see. Boar Squad has 2 members down, and I think Boar Squad can be eliminated because one enemy is still remaining. The one teammate of Boar Squad is remaining, but I think it will be gone. Yeah, it is gone. It is gone, guys. The TRX have one enemy, one teammate is down, and I think 2 teammates are still remaining from the TRX squad. They are. Maybe he can't revive, or maybe he can be revived, because the TRX squad is still trying their best here. Look around. EA is pushing towards the TRX squad. I think they can't survive here, because the TRX is very in it. 0 elimination from Indian team. That is very bad for the TRX squad from the India. Here FLZX knocked down one enemy of the red flag, red team, which is very playing area today. One INF teammate is down, and one is already finished, so 2 teammates of INF is still remaining. Might be finished, because the INF squad have 1 player remaining, and I think he might be finished because he is surrounded by the other teams. That grenade can be finished, that INF squad, but I think so INF law is still remaining. But it is very hard to survive in the middle of all the prayers, because everywhere is you can see there are everyone players, there are everyone who can keep moving forward to the zone. And let's see, INF law is still trying their best to move forward to look at the zone, but it can't be because he's in the middle and everywhere he's surrounded by other players. Team Rag is still in the match, and you see is one player of Team Rag is in the match, and other three players are already dead. Ew. Yeah, that's the grenade which will be costly. Oh, FL knocks down one enemy, and Team Red is taking the teammates. Oh, that is the perfect nade from the FL. This is the best spray, and I think FL will be taking today this place. ओके भाई, उर्दू में बात कर लेते हैं यार। उर्दू में क्या बात करूं यार। ओके यार, ओके ओके। तो यहाँ पे भाई एफएल ने भाई बहुत अच्छे से पूरा स्क्वाड ईए का ले लिया है, बहुत ईजिली जिसको कहते हैं। और एफएल की टीम का एक मेंबर यहाँ पे डाउन है, और अभी गीक स्क्वाड फुल रहता है, जिन्होंने पिछला मैच आई थिंक बहुत अच्छे से चिकन डिनर निकाला है। और डीआरएक्स जो है वो भी एक अच्छी टीम है, कोरियन टीम है भाई, बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है। और देखते हैं भाई यहाँ पर क्या सीन होता है गीक के स्क्वाड के सामने। भाई यहाँ पर डीआरएक्स की टीम आ चुकी है, और लेफ़्ट साइड के ऊपर अभी स्टिल एफएल का भी स्क्वाड लाइव है। तो चारों प्लेयर्स के चारों टीम्स के चारों प्लेयर्स स्टिल अलाइव हैं। तो लेट्स सी विच टीम विल विन। दो बंदे सिर्फ नहीं हैं गीक के स्क्वाड के, तो लेट्स सी विच टीम विल गेट द चिकन डिनर। यहाँ पे बिल्कुल जो है कि इनको थोड़ा सा होल्ड करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि जोन जो है यहाँ पर कंटिन्यूसली मूव कर रहा है, और रश ही करेंगे, क्योंकि यहाँ पे भाई साहब बहुत ही अच्छे से भाई एफएल ने डीआरएक्स का एक बंदा डाउन किया, और आई थिंक द सेकंड प्लेयर को डीआरएक्स साइकेक्स ने डाउन किया। और यहाँ पे भाई 3 बंदे भाई एफएल के डाउन करके उनको फिनिश भी दे दिया गया है भाई साहब, बहुत अच्छे से भाई। 2 बंदे एफएल के यहाँ पे डीआरएक्स ने लिए हैं भाई साहब, बहुत ही क्लास का खेल रहे हैं भाई साहब। डीआरएक्स जो है उन्होंने एफएल के 2 बंदे यहाँ पर ईज़िली जिसको जो है वो ले लिए हैं। अभी भाई यहाँ पर देखते हैं आगे क्या होने को जा रहा है। यहाँ पे सामने जो है भाई साहब गीक का स्क्वाड आ चुका है, और गीक के सामने ही टीम डीआरएक्स है। डीआरएक्स जो है वो बहुत ही अच्छी खेल रही है भाई। यहाँ पर अभी तक इन्होंने चिकन डिनर के पॉइंट्स इन्होंने ज़्यादा रखे हैं, तो चिकन डिनर शायद हो जाए। सो यहाँ पे भाई साहब गीक के जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो स्टिल 1-2 रहते हैं, और 2 तरफ 2 एफएल के भी 2 प्लेयर्स रहते हैं। तो डीआरएक्स को फुल एडवांटेज है, क्योंकि उनके चारों प्लेयर्स लाइव हैं। और यहाँ पे भाई गीक का एक प्लेयर डाउन किया है डीआरएक्स डिज ने, और देखते हैं डीआरएक्स का यहाँ पे। और यहाँ पे गीक का दूसरा बंदा भी डीआरएक्स हाई बून ने ले लिया भाई साहब, बहुत ही अच्छे से खेलते हुए। और अभी सिर्फ 2 टीमें रह गई हैं, एफएल और डीआरएक्स, जो कि बहुत ही एक अच्छा मुकाबला होने को देखने को मिलेगा। और मुझे नहीं, और बहुत करीब नेट पड़ा हुआ है एफएल के, लेकिन मुझे नहीं लगता कि यहाँ पे भाई साहब इनको ले जाएंगे। एफएल जो है वो डैमेज तो हो रहे हैं लेकिन उनके पास भी बहुत अच्छा चांस है। तो यहाँ पे देखते हैं भाई साहब, साई एक्स चिकन डिनर की पूरी कोशिश करेंगे और 0 एचपी छोड़ा है यहाँ पे भाई साहब एफएल ने, और बहुत ही अच्छा अंदाज से भाई यहाँ पे इन्होंने लिया है। बहुत अच्छे से डीआरएक्स ने भाई पुश करके एफएल के दोनों टीममेट्स को लेते हुए यहाँ पे डीआरएक्स ने जो ईज़िली चिकन डिनर कर लिया है ही। Yeah, that's all guys, that is it. DRX is getting the victory today, but FL trying their best to win, but that is insane guys, that is very cool and that is very important for the players who are going to win it.
Just like that, DRX lock in their second chicken dinner here for Group Red. And right after, Maxman said, I need to see something from this squad. Coincidence? I think not. I've been praying for days like these, Hot Jukes. It's coming to reality.
Again, I'm going to overhype a little bit. A really solid game coming out from DRX. They were very much in control of this ridge line, making sure that teams like Flash could just not even get remotely close to their position. And Iptura, finally, not a solo crappy drive-by, they put 2 players in the car, yes!
Wow! We're having, it's an involvement, we're doing well, there we go. We're getting a better team game by game. I really like how they played that overall, and you're seeing those eliminations as well as the win, right? I think, in my opinion, this has got to be the most significant one we've seen in terms of both, yeah, they get that placement, right, but they're also really working for it. They're getting those eliminations at the same time, so I really like to see that coming through for them.
Everyone put up so much damage, 600 plus, some almost at 700 damage for like So Easy in particular. That's a crazy damage ratio across the board for the entirety of DRX. I'm very happy they were all involved in these fights straight up. So very happy with DRX here putting South Korea back on the map for Group Red. And yeah, I said it right, Heldrix. I wanted to see some presence from this team, and they had such a good control on that northern ridge position. And initially, they were playing in a gas station, which in this area is such a good spot to hold on to. And they had so much good information on the likes of Trade, Weibo, Alliance, Raikkonen that they knew what the best optimal move was to make, and they pulled it off beautifully.
Executed it to perfection, right, Neptura? I mean, DRX they had 50 points prior to this match. Flash had 78, so they needed 28 points to catch up to third. This chicken dinner is definitely going to close that gap quite a bit.
It really, really is, and what a game to actually do it, right? Because we've got 2 more games after this, so now they're able to use that and just use that momentum to go forward onto the next one. When it's got a little bit more space, maybe they can do, some of those splits that they like a little bit more on the Miramar with, more space to do that in. So yeah, I think it'll be a really nice thing for them. This is the halfway point of the day, halfway point of Group Red. This is exactly what they needed to do it, dude.
Absolutely. So, well, actually, now that I think about it, Max, this was a pretty top-heavy game, right?
Yeah.
This one had a lot of teams at the top that ended up towards the end of the game. So, DRX getting this win is huge. Yeah, but, it's going to be even tougher for these teams to try to catch up to these top 3 squads when you have so many top teams just constantly getting points here.
If you did have a point down range at the top now, then we definitely have it now. After a game like this, it's going to
That's the killing of finish off.
That's what it's all about. You know, when you create such a big lead at the start, it gives you a little bit more room, right? Even though you got a team like DRX, who was like dead center in that mid-pack 23-point game, when you get 12 points yourself, I mean, that just makes it more like an 11-point game, right? So it's beautiful to see that these top squads are being so consistent. It's going to make it so much harder.